casino parking lots. They work out so well. This one's by Indio, California. We got all the way through Los Angeles last night. Not a problem. The weather was great. And today we're heading east. Let's go down that road. Hello, faithful people. I'm Maureen.
I'm Gary, and we're going down the desert road. Start over again.
Start over again. Go right ahead. I can delete that.
And I'm Gary, and we're going down the desert roads. And our faith will be on.
Yes. It is 96 degrees. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I started this morning, so just getting to this part of it now. So you're going to see things a little out of order. In between, I'm going to show you Joshua Tree National Park. There are wind advisories for the next 2 days, and so we want to get beyond the area where the wind advisories are for, and Joshua Tree is one of them. So we are headed for Blythe, California, which is just before you go over the border to Arizona. Ah! Finally, we have been in California since December.
Yes.
If you want to know the story about all that and how that all went down and how we ended up staying in California so long, I'll put some numbers down below and you can check it out on one of our other videos. But it was a good experience. I'm not knocking it. But we did miss opportunities on some things in the January and February that we wanted to see. So we have things to look forward to for next year. And some of it will look familiar to us. We'll already have checked it out. So that's good. So I'm going to show you some of the things in Joshua Tree. And then I'm going to show you General Patton's museum and the Remembrance wall. Well, the scenery certainly has changed. We are going to be driving through some desert here, some BLM land, and yeah, some mountain area. And interestingly, because it's so hot today, the sign told us to shut off our air conditioners for the next 10 miles because we're going to be going uphill. And so we're supposed to shut it off. Isn't that something? And it's 98 degrees. Yay! See the reflection of my Lucy light. She's gonna get lots of sunshine today. We'll need that for tonight. Boy, we love that thing. It's called a Lucy light, L-U-C-I-L-I-G-H-T, Lucy light. And my sister-in-law gave it to me, to us, just before we left on our trip in August when we first headed out. And we have used it a lot. So it's a nice bright light, has 3 settings on it. Thank you, Lisa. We love it. reminds me when you take sand and you just barely wet it, and it kind of just is that consistency, or it just kind of plops into piles. That's what that reminds me of. This is the first now that we're finding the Cottonwood Springs campground. There were people on BLM land as we entered this, but that was not part of the park yet. It was just south of it. So we're going in the visitor center. Get some information. Gary has a gold pass. Is that what they call it? Gold pass? Senior pass, whatever they call it. Yeah, it pays to marry someone older. This is a little trail behind the visitor center. And they have little signs next to things, so let's see what some of them say. Hall's Purple Bush. Huh, paper bag bush. Mojave yucca. The one thing that evidently, from what we've read, that you don't see on the south entrance into the park, the one thing you don't see is a Joshua tree. They're all at the northern part. Creosote? Really? Doesn't smell like creosote. It smells nice. It has kind of a sweet fragrance to it. Burrow bush. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what these look like when they have their, when the rains come through and things green up. And then it becomes more, ooh, that looks thorny. Yikes! That is very sharp. Would not want to run into that at night. This is buckwheat. It is funny how many of these look so much alike. They are different bushes. And it is called a barrel cactus, of course. That looks very sharp, pointy. Silver cola. Cola? Ooh, what is this? What is this? Oh, and it's very thorny. Look at the thorns on that. Yowzer. What is this? There's no sign for it. I don't know if there's another one like it. I don't see another one like it. I have no idea what this is. But I don't think I'd want it to grow in my backyard. These are the campsites in Cottonwood. They have picnic tables. They have fire rings, although I don't think there's any burning available right now. Ah, that's a cute little camper. Little camper. Okay, yeah, they have flush toilets, which is really nice. A lot of national parks just have pit toilets. Nice little walking trails that go from the different campsites to the restrooms behind me. So you're not on top of each other. That's really nice. Yeah. They have a lot of group places. Some are on blacktop here. I'm not going to show the RV, but some are on blacktop. Now this is a site here where we could park because it's just right along those rocks and it's blacktop. So they have a good variety of different kinds of campers and what people can do here. That's the ultimate dream for me, to get a truck camper. We're heading back out. We decided that with the wind advisories coming up the next couple of days that we really should get beyond this point and get to a place that would be safer for traveling. The high wind advisories are pretty much in this region here, so we want to get beyond this before tomorrow. The Visitor Center and the first campground from the south entrance off of Highway 10 is 7 miles in. So just so you know that. Just a little beyond Joshua Tree National Park is the General Patton Memorial Museum. We're going to check it out and see if there's a fee to go in. But we did find out that this whole area here is dry camping. And it says welcome. And we looked it up on freecampsites.net. And yes, you can park here and stay overnight for free. So just that's another option if you're looking for a place. But this is what we thought was pretty nice too, is this Vietnam era Remembrance Wall. Defenders of Freedom Remembrance Wall. In memory of Alan Bankus Sr., owner of Whitewater Rock, California, U.S. Marine and longtime supporter and donor to the General Patton Memorial Museum since the very beginning, and providing the rock for the museum facing and all the subsequent memorials requiring rock that have been done since 1988. Bless his heart. He was born in September of 25 and he passed away in April of 09. They have benches, memorial benches. Ah, okay. Local veterans. George Patton, the 4th. Patriot Guard Riders, Buddies. WAC Detachment, Fort Riley, Kansas. Winchester Valley VFW Post. Okay, now I'm confused. So this is more than just this area. I will look up more information about this and I will put it on our Facebook page. Desert Vets Group. Oh, there's one from Persia, Iowa. East LA Vets Resurrection Church. 10 men who served in Vietnam. Long Beach, California. East Los Angeles Combat Support Group. So these are donors to this memorial. A proud serving family. The Francis family. So they must have all contributed to this, is my guess. Oh. From 2 who returned, James Prosser and Stephen Wappershall, in memory of those who did not return. This is an emotional place. KC, Wyoming Vietnam Veterans. I'm just reading a few of them here. Vietnam Veterans Imperial High School, Imperial, California. Oh, Friends of Chuck. Friends and family of Tom Shirako, aka Punkin. Pomona Catholic High School, class of 62. The Mockler family of La Merida, California, proudly honors family and friends. And then it talks about Army, Navy, United States Air Force. And there's room for more on this wall. Wheeling, West Virginia, sons killed in Vietnam. Wheeling Island, Vietnam veterans. Oh. If you are a veteran, you would want to stop here. If you are someone who appreciates your veterans like we do, you would want to stop here. Thank you to all our servicemen and women. Gary checked it out, and there is an $8 per person for seniors to go into this museum. I know I say this a lot, but maybe another time. We need to get further down the road anyway. And over here are all kinds of World War II tanks, trucks, Jeeps.